Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for a brand new episode of As the Buckle Turns. I'm Adam.
I'm Tim.
And this week, we are actually only going over NXT Takeover New Orleans and Wrestlemania 34. We're going to be saving the Sakura Genesis results and Ring of Honor Supercard 12 results for
a later show.
A later show.
And probably in the next 2 weeks, a week or two.
So Tim can actually watch those.
Well, I'm going to watch Ring of Honor. If I get a chance to get to Genesis, I will do both, but I'm very busy the next few weeks. So
No, you're not busy enough. I'm sorry.
I'm not busy enough?
No.
You
have a deadline. You need to get this done. Otherwise, our sponsors are not going to be paying us for that show.
Oh, we have sponsors now?
Yeah. All two of them.
All two of them? What are their names?
That's them right there. Anyway.
Wait, you didn't say it? Oh, fine, we don't have time.
All right. So we're going to be going over NXT Takeover New Orleans and WrestleMania 34, both of which were two sides of the same coin.
It's an interesting 2-night event.
Yes, it was.
Let's get this out straight.
Yeah.
WrestleMania was not a bad show.
No, it wasn't. It was an entertaining show.
Yes, it just wasn't as good as NXT.
I think it actually suffers from the fact that it's such a long show. Yeah. You could do the same amount of show in a 4-hour show instead of a 5-hour show. Plus
a 2-hour pre-show.
And the 2-hour pre-show, whatever. It's taken up by talk and this year 3 matches.
Yeah, but not just that. Usually the pre-show, people are just coming in.
Yeah,
and so it's not that they're only there for 5 hours. No, most of them were in there at the beginning.
Yeah,
so they were 7 hours straight. That's long.
I don't know how anyone did that.
There's a reason why they were having fun in the main event. We'll get there.
Oh yeah, but also the matches there's so much going on at WrestleMania that you don't get to really let the matches breathe. While at NXT TakeOver, it is about the matches.
Yeah.
Every match is the one thing you're paying attention to.
Did you notice, though, for WrestleMania, we didn't have a concert?
No. Well, not really.
Not really. We had people playing people to the ring, but not an actual break for the artist to come out and sing a song. Thank God.
Yes. There were, Celebrate by Kid Rock, Let the Good Times Roll as a theme song, and New Orleans by Kid Rock.
Yeah. But it's not like we had him come out and doing a full-on, a 2-song concert like we did last year, whoever it was. Wasn't it Pitbull?
It's almost every year there's been a musical number that happens in the middle of it.
I remember last year we were bitching and complaining about how do you take those 15 minutes you just there and give your matches more time?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. They did that this year.
Yes, they did.
And it helped out.
But the booking of the matches didn't help the show that much.
No, there were some booking decisions that we have a big issue with. One that we were very surprised and happy with.
Yeah.
We'll get to it. All
right. NXT Takeover.
So I was just about to ask you, NXT or WrestleMania?
NXT, of course.
Okay, we'll go with the good stuff first.
Yeah. We're gonna bitch later.
Yes, we will.
So we started off the show with the ladder match for the NXT North American Championship. It had Adam Cole, EC3, Killian Dane, Lars Sullivan, and Ricochet, and Velveteen Dream. Wow, this was from the that is a standing ovation from Tim.
That was a ladder match.
That match, all right. It was a car wreck of a match.
Yep.
It was a multi-car pileup.
Oh, yeah.
It sold ring psychology at the same time.
Yep.
It had a bit of comedy in there.
Oh, yeah.
And you had heels doing heel things.
Yep.
Faces doing face things. And everyone trying to get the title.
And Ricochet jumping off of basically everything.
And Ricochet doing flippy shit everywhere, which was actually really, really good.
Yeah.
This entire match was balanced.
I've never seen any of Ricochet's stuff. I mean, I saw
yeah.
I mean, I've seen like the one match I saw from Lucha Underground, which was the Battle Royal, where the She Devil won the title before she became the Devil to everyone.
Yeah, that match didn't really give him enough time to shine.
And I can't remember which one it was because he's under a different character there.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I saw some stuff, but there's a lot of stuff going on, so it's like.
Yeah.
So you didn't really get to see much. So like seeing just a few of the things he's did, I'm like, wow, okay, I see the hype with and he had a lot of limits in this.
Yes.
Because you have 6 people.
Right.
So obviously you have to make sure everyone has a balanced time. But he did a lot of interesting. He took his spots. He made them memorable.
Oh yeah.
And that's all you need to do.
Yeah.
He is gonna be a star in NXT.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
He's gonna be a star in 205 Live. When they bring him up to there.
Oh, and he will bring the cruiserweights to the main roster.
Oh, yeah. He's going to be one of the stars that help turn around the cruiserweight.
The crossover from 205 Live to main roster, that crossover will be because of him, because of Adam Cole. No, not Adam Cole. Yeah, maybe Adam Cole will be over there as technically a junior weight.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of people that you see in NXT, Gargano.
Oh yeah.
Ciampa.
Yep.
Those guys, I can see them being on 205 Live and being the crossover guys that make it like a Finn.
Oh yeah.
Over to the main roster as well.
That's what I want to see. Like when they even these guys start to show up on like 205 Live. I'd love to see Finn just kind of make a crossover to the 205 just for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just to say, I saw some talent over here.
And I do weigh in. I qualify by weight for this division as well.
Yeah, and have him be the guy that you use on Raw for the 205 as well for a little bit of a run. That'd be kind of cool because he would get those all those other people over who don't watch NXT.
Adam Cole getting the call up to the main roster and technically being part of 205 Live.
Yep,
and then on Raw, because 205 Live has the connection to Raw, to sweeten his way up there.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh yeah, you're a Bullet Club member as well.
Yep. A former Bullet Club member.
Yep.
So, but yeah, this match was great. I remember our predictions. Tim, who are you going to pick? Oh, I can see this. I'm an idiot.
Yes.
Because I made predictions back at War Games, Undisputed Era needed a win.
Yes.
They had to because that was to build them up. And they're going to be a driving force. I can't believe I didn't see that Adam Cole at the Undisputed Era retaining
at New Orleans. That was when they were going to get their push.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't go there. At this point, I was just looking at all the pretty things, and all the people in the ring that all could win it, and a new championship. I was just kind of blinded by all of it. Let's be honest. I was.
Looking at a lot of the reviews,
yep.
No one went into this with any preconceived notion.
Yeah.
Everyone that a lot of the reviews were just this match wasn't what we expected it to be.
No.
And it exceeded what we had for expectations.
Yep. I mean, Adam Cole was great. He won. I do wish they kind of did the whole thing that you said. Was he won and then he just stayed out there for his tag match?
That would have been hilarious.
That would have been great. A little pop there, but I liked what they did. They cut back to me. It's
oh, he's injured.
He's can I get the match canceled? But Regal was out for being under the weather.
Yep. No one could cancel the match.
No. I mean, Triple H was there for just some legal stuff for the Johnny Gangaro and Tommaso Ciampa. They called him Ciampa on commentary.
Yeah.
What were we calling him last week?
Ciampa.
I thought we were calling him Ciampa.
That's what you've been calling him.
Oh, that's what I've been calling him. That's right. I thought the way I was saying it, they were saying it wrong. Wait, I thought I was saying it correctly. Who knows?
No, you've been saying it wrong.
Oh,
just like some other people.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Ginger.
Oh, that's his name.
Squirrel.
That's Squirrel. That's his name. It's Marty Squirrel. I'm still waiting for the knock on the door from both of those guys.
Oh.
But yeah, so the win was Adam Cole.
Yes.
Great little way that he won it. Perfect. Honestly, any one of these guys could have taken it.
Oh yeah.
It was clearly that Lars and Killian were not going to win it.
No.
They had some spots where it was close. You could think of it.
Yeah.
But their feud, their whole match was who's the bigger monster?
Yeah.
Tossing Ricochet across the ring
At each other.
Yeah, that was great. Lars takes out one person on the outside ladders. So Killian Dane does the same thing.
Yep.
It's like, oh, you can do that? Well, I'm gonna do it.
Well, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, so that was a great spot. But Adam Cole winning it was a good call.
Yes.
Also build to the whole. He had no role in the tag match. They took him out.
I know.
And it was a great call for that.
Yeah.
And it was just like, and so we just got the Authors of Pain versus Kyle O'Reilly, who, when he had a submission move on one person, then locked in a different move on someone else when they came to break it up. Talk about not burying talent.
I know no one. Oh, but back to the ladder match.
But yeah, we'll get to the
Before
tag
you
match.
get into the tag match.
Yeah, but
So yeah, EC3 was basically the comedic relief
yeah.
of this match by being the guy that near the end of the match, like the last 2/3 of the match, where it was EC3 is climbing the ladder, gets attacked and taken out. EC3 gets back up. EC gets back into the match and beaten up and taken and taken back out. That's all it was. He ended up just being kind of this a target for no reason other than he happened to be there at the time.
Oh, the spot when he had the ladder on him and Killian Dane.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Did you see his hands when he was holding the ladder over himself
No.
to keep it from sliding away? I thought his fingers were about to be crushed.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He moved his hands as Killian Dane came down.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my God. He's dead.
Yeah.
His ribs have been shattered.
Yeah.
And he is actually dead in the ring right now.
Oh my God. That was like, we got a please don't die chant.
Yeah.
In this match. Which I wasn't really worried about at all, but there was a spot that's like, I can understand why the fans live may have been worried.
Oh no, yeah.
But,
there were a couple of spots.
But like, I mean, I didn't think anything was gonna happen, but like at the same time, yeah, I can understand. But yeah. Do you agree with Metzger's rating?
I do.
Oh yeah, so do I.
Because of the fact that this match exceeded what anyone thought it could have been. Because if you look at a typical 6-man ladder match or 3 men or more ladder match in the WWE, there are at minimum 2 to 3 people who get ignored for half the match.
Yeah.
And then they come in one at a time
because they
do something.
Because certain people have certain spots. You always have the flippy guy who does the cool spots. But that's
you would
all.
have a 3-minute section where he does a bunch of things with 1 or 2 people.
Yep.
And then they're out and somebody else comes in, and then there's another spot with 2 different people. And it's like, yeah, that's cool, but what about okay.
No star ratings. We'll give all the star ratings at the end of NXT.
All right.
Because I don't want to reveal. We'll just if we agree with it.
Oh yeah, I totally agree with that.
Oh, by far. What was the next matchup? That was the women's championship match, wasn't it?
Women's championship. Shayna Baszler defeated Ember Moon by technical submission.
And who called it?
Oh, you did.
This guy.
You did.
Yes. I love the shot of Ronda in the crowd rooting on.
Oh, that was awesome.
As she's a baby face rooting on for the heel.
Yeah.
Which is great.
But the thing is, Ronda's not going to be a face.
No.
Like, she's going to be a character that is over as a face.
Yeah. She's a badass.
But she's going to continue to be a badass.
Yeah, she's a badass.
So, being associated with heels isn't out of character.
No, it's not.
Because she's like, no, she's my friend.
This is my friend. Yes, I don't. Yes, she does this. Oh well, that's
whatever.
Her.
She wins.
If she does that to me, she'll find out the hard way.
Yeah,
but we're friends.
Break her arm.
But we're friends.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But no, it was a good call. I do love how they made Shayna like a beast.
Yeah.
The whole like popping her shoulder out, like,
Oh,
and then she's like using the ring
to pop it back in.
and she's like, ah!
Oh.
And then people are like saying like how like she had the chokehold on, like she can't really squeeze because of the arm, so she's pulling her own hair.
She's pulling her own hair to lock it.
And lock it in. It's like, I'm like, yes.
It also put Ember Moon over as well, because it showed that she was that Shayna had to reach another level
Yep.
to actually defeat her.
Yeah.
And Ember was dominant.
See, the thing is, I didn't realize there was a second match before this match between the two.
Yes.
Because they mentioned it on commentary. I'm like, I don't know. As soon as I heard that, I'm like, of course she's winning now. Like, I knew it. I'm like, I didn't realize that until I heard that. I missed it somewhere in the tapings.
Ember's finisher
Yep.
is awesome.
I told you.
Like,
it's a I can't remember what it's called. Like the flip.
it's a lion salt back
No,
salt.
it's not a lion salt. It's they call it.
It's a stunner salt, basically.
Yeah, it's but they call it like the flip thing. They call it a certain
It's a
way.
super. No, it's not a super salt. Anyway,
But yeah, oh yeah, I trust me. I know. It's
I was just
awesome.
like,
Yeah.
that is actually a very powerful finisher. Unlike Alicia Fox's, I'm going to spin back onto you and fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, this match was it was great for storytelling, but from a technical standpoint, it lacked.
Oh yes.
It felt like
It's a diving corkscrew stunner.
okay, thank you.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like corkscrew. Like
Yeah.
what the fuck? But yeah, yes, there was some stuff there, but you know what? It was different.
Oh yeah,
And that's what we needed. We need to make sure these each match had its own form.
it was a very unique match. It very much sold Shayna as being a badass.
Yes.
It sold
and
Ember
resourceful.
Yeah, it sold Ember as being a very powerful.
She can come back after she's been dominated by, and come back and actually turn Shayna's own like move that she's been using to like break people's arms or something like that.
Pop
back on her. Yeah. Back on her. It was done well.
Right.
Yeah, technical. There's some stuff there, but you know what? We didn't need that in this match.
No,
This is the third match. We needed what we got.
Yeah.
It could have been a little bit better, but
Oh yeah. No.
everything could usually be better. Even when you have a 5-star match,
There's something that you look back on and you go, that could have been better.
as we saw from Wrestle Kingdom over a year ago,
Yeah.
you can get 6-star matches.
Yeah.
And you can get a 6.5-star match after that.
On those, it's more about the psychology and the in-ring story. When you build that up,
Yes.
and you have the technical wrestling on top of it,
Yes.
like you can have a great technical match, and if it doesn't sell the story that well,
Yeah.
then it lacks. If the story's great but the technical side lacks, well then the story, the rating will go down because of it.
But so overall, like you can always improve.
Right.
No matter when you have like the perfect match, no, there's something you could have done better.
Yes.
Or improved on, as we've seen like with matches outside WWE.
I mean, it's a shining example of what Omega can do in ring.
I know.
With somebody else, with given enough time to truly plan out the match.
Oh yeah. All right. What was the next match?
All right. The next up was the triple threat tag team match for the NXT Tag Team Championship and the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic Trophy. The Undisputed Era, Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly, defeated the Authors of Pain and Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong. Actually, I'm sorry, I said that wrong.
Yes, you did.
Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Roderick Strong defeated the Authors of Pain and Pete Dunne.
There we go. Wow, this match was great.
So technically, Roderick Strong lost
and won.
At the same time.
He did not win the tag team championships,
No.
but he did help retain the tag team champions. Because we now know from the tapings, he's officially the tag team champion, because Bobby Fish is going to be out for a little bit longer than they were hoping.
Right.
But that's great, though. Oh my God, this match was great. Authors of Pain, great call on their call up to the main roster.
Yes.
We kind of had that figured out that was probably going to be coming soon anyway.
Right.
So they probably weren't going to win here. The only person we probably could see was because they were throwing it as a dream match.
I mean, we picked Roderick Strong and Pete Dunne to win.
So we were right and wrong.
Yeah.
We were half right and half wrong.
It's still a wrong.
Yeah, I know. Because technically,
there's no technicality. It was wrong.
No, because we picked Pete Dunne and Roderick Strong, not
Roderick Strong helping.
Yeah, we didn't pick that.
But that end was crazy.
Yeah.
Because Pete Dunne had it locked.
Not even just locked, but it was the whole story of this was that Roderick Strong wanted to be a champion in NXT. Mm-hmm. That's his motivation. Mm-hmm. So when his tag team partner was not able to continue, and he had to pick someone, he picked Pete Dunne.
Yeah, because he saw that Pete Dunne could help him get it done.
Yeah. So he's like, this is who I could get to help me win a belt.
Right.
He can get it done in the ring. I know this because I was in the ring with him.
And at the end of this match, Pete Dunne had it done.
Yep.
It was about to be finished.
And he comes in, so you think Roderick Strong is coming in to make sure no one breaks it up, and he breaks it up.
He breaks it up.
And then he's like what? He hits his finisher on him, and then has Kyle O'Reilly pin him.
Oh yeah, he picked up, he moved Kyle O'Reilly over and pinned Pete Dunne.
And then Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole are in the ring. They're like
what's
the shot?
He's gonna attack us now.
And he comes over to Adam Cole, and Adam Cole's freaking out because he grabs him, but he grabs the arm bar, pulls it off, puts it on, and the face on Adam Cole's like,
oh, we found our
he's
fourth.
He's in because they teased this up back at War Games.
Yeah.
They offered him. He didn't. He took it but didn't take it.
Yeah.
Thing. Which in my thing, if they could do a turn at War Games saying they already played it off. He brushed it off, so no one's expecting that. That didn't happen. But everything after the War Games, nothing really worked out for.
No.
The Cruiserweight tournament he was in. He got far, but he didn't win it.
Nope.
He couldn't win the NXT championship.
Nope.
So he's like, he wants to be a champion. He says, you know what?
I'm joining them.
Yeah. They seem to be getting all the gold. I'm now going to be part of them. So,
yeah.
So it was a great twist. When Bobby Fish is back to health, I'd love to see them actually be reestablished as him and Kyle O'Reilly as tag team. And then Roderick Strong is the one who takes the NXT title, and they have all the gold.
Oh yeah, that shows us what? That's a stable.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
And as I texted you that night,
there's a stable
in the
WWE that's not just 3 people.
Yeah.
By the way, stables are more than 3.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's a Freebirds tag team.
Yep.
It's not a stable.
See, what did I text you after that match?
I don't remember.
NXT found their 4 horsemen.
Oh, yes. This is their 4 horsemen.
By far. And it works perfect. And the funny thing and the best part about it is all 4 of them are from Ring of Honor.
I know.
So, this is awesome. I don't remember. I didn't catch the star rating. We're not going to say it, but do you agree with it? Because you looked them all up for this match.
Actually, no. I was mine was higher than this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not by much, but it was higher.
Okay. All right. And the next matchup was the NXT Championship, which I was kind of surprised.
Why?
It didn't close the show.
No, it closed the card.
Yes.
Because you go back to the old school method of an unsanctioned match is off the card.
Yes, I know.
So it comes out after the show.
Or before the show.
Or before the show.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
But yeah, but the same thing. But when you think at the end of the show.
Oh yeah.
It looks like it was kind of like that mind frame. We're used to WWE's unsanctioned. It happens randomly.
Which happens halfway through the night.
Yeah, that's not.
And it's advertised on the card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they go, oh yeah, it's like, yeah, they advertised it on the card on the show. But no, there was no really of a graphic or anything.
No. No, there wasn't.
They did kind of hype it up. They hyped it up,
of course,
because they wanted people to know what was going on.
right.
But this was not a sanction. Basically, it was like it was a match in a sense, but it was to the point where
but
Johnny Gunn Gargo.
That's not the match we're talking about.
I know.
So, Aleister Black defeated Andrade Cien Almas for the NXT Championship. That's what we're talking about right now.
No, we're not.
Yes.
But yes, that was a good match.
Oh man.
And you know the thing I love about this match?
Yeah.
Was that Selena Vega just went one too many helps.
Yes.
That cost Almas the match.
Yeah.
And right into the Black Mass. Oh.
And at the same time, though, it wasn't a accidental screw from her. No, it was just like, okay, it was one too many times of actually helping.
Yeah.
These were actual help.
Yeah.
It wasn't getting in the way.
No, it was like she came in to help again.
Right.
And Black was ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Ducked. Almas catches her. Black Mass.
Yep.
She rolls out of the ring. And we get a new champion.
And the match overall was just, it showed, well, first of all, it showed how Almas had changed his style.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, thank you. You're actually not just a technical wrestler anymore.
No.
Which kind of made you boring.
But the thing is, that was, when you look back, that was his story.
Yeah. Oh, no, it was.
Yeah.
But now, because of the change, he's now a heavy hitter. He's a brawler.
Yep.
And up against Black, who is a fellow brawler.
Yeah.
It was a hard-hitting match.
Oh, my God.
It was actually a hard-hitting match.
Almas is the Mexican star WWE is looking for.
Yes.
He can be that guy for them.
He should, like, where he is right now, he's filling the role that Alberto El Patron should have filled years ago.
Oh, yeah. And that's why, and you know what? I think why Triple H has been eventually pushed him, like, they gave him the storyline, because he saw the writing on the wall with Alberto.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, Vince, you don't want him. But I love him. And like, he's like, no.
Look at how much he can sell all these toys and all this stuff, and he can be a crossover star for us from Mexico. And it's like, except for the fact that we see all his background stuff and how much he just completely screws over everyone in a business that he's with.
Yeah.
And it's all about him, or it's nothing.
Yeah. And then you have Almas.
Yeah. Who's just like, I'm young and hungry.
Let's
make
and
this happy. Make this happen.
I am still a star in Mexico under a different name. That's why he keeps coming out with the mask and pulling it off.
I know.
So people who may have not been watching realize who he was.
They're like, oh, I know who that guy is. Yeah. Oh, that's his real face.
Yeah. Also, like, almost an insult of pulling the mask off. Because
I mean, it's also, he's more heel because of it.
Yeah, so it's just like that thing. So people there, he can be that star for you, and he should be. Fuck Alberto.
Yeah.
Vince, don't
never rehire this guy.
No.
Seriously.
And just use this guy.
Yeah.
Bring him up to the main roster as fast as you can.
Well,
on SmackDown, he's ready to come up to the main roster. Bring him on SmackDown. Give him a push. He should be the person who beats Ginger.
Yes.
For the U.S. title. Build to it. Don't go right into it. Like, build to it.
And then change it from the U.S. title to a North American title. Because the North American title at this point makes more sense.
No. Then
the Mexican title?
Yeah. Then we get a heel turn.
All right.
And then he turns it to
even more heel turn?
Yeah. Well, no, because he'll come up with a pop.
But he'll be a heel. He is a heel.
He's a heel, but he'll get that kind of like Bobby Roode got when he came up. He was a heel on NXT. He came up, so they kind of kept him in the babyface. He needs to turn heel.
Yeah, he needs. I always look at him and I see him as that heel that he's on the face scale of heel.
Yeah, but they could do that
much the same way that Randy Orton is on the face end of heel.
And the thing is, what you gotta do is when he wins the U.S. title, it's gotta be in the Deep South, America,
Texas or Arizona.
Yeah, America. And like, so like, yeah, they'll be like happy because
Heck, San Diego, I don't care.
Ginger is not the champion anymore, so he lost.
Yeah.
So they'll be happy like this. And then all of a sudden he's just like drops the belt, and then Selena
Vega
has
a briefcase with her.
In the whole time she's been carrying this since she's been up.
Yeah.
And then he pulls out and he's like, "This is now the Mexican Championship." Boom!
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
Oh, instant heat. Now you have a mega heat star, because Vince would love that.
Yep.
And then you have that from Mexico, but you had that star. So eventually, when you bring him back around as a babyface in the world title picture, he can be that star for you.
Right.
And he's still young. By Rey Mysterio came over, he was still young, but he had a lot of injuries over the years.
Rey Mysterio isn't that young.
No, when he originally came over.
Not really.
The first time. No, I'm saying he was still young, but he had a lot of injuries that hurt him as well.
Well, yeah, I mean, he was already in his early to mid 30s.
I think he was about 29 when he came over. Really?
No, he was maybe. I thought he was like 33 when he officially came to the WWE.
No, I think he was in his late 20s. I don't know.
No, because he's in his early 30s now. I mean, early 40s now.
I don't know if there's a magical device that we could look this up on.
You know what? Whatever. All right. Yeah, Black and Almas. That was hard hitting. It was a great story too. And I do agree with the rating that Meltzer gave to it. It had everything that I needed from it.
Oh yeah. Okay. So now the unsanctioned match.
Yes. Which was wonderfully on last.
Yes. I love how Tomas came out with no music.
No music. Gargano came out with no music as well.
No, he did. He came out with his song.
Oh.
Yep. He came out with music.
Okay. But yeah, Ciampa coming out, and that crowd was hot.
Oh yeah.
The fact that there was a "fuck you, Ciampa" chant right away, and he hadn't done anything.
Oh yeah.
I was like, "Oh, dude, you have done your job just by showing up at this point."
Oh yeah.
Love the fact that this is over a 1 year storyline.
Yeah, and the reason why it was over 1 year is because he got hurt.
Well, yeah, but still, like that's you go back to where it started, and that was the Cruiserweight Classic.
Yeah,
which was over a year ago. Okay.
By the way, Rey Mysterio came over when he was 30.
So we were both wrong.
Yeah. I thought he was 29, so I was like, you're off.
I was 32, 33.
So, but we were right. We had the right time frame.
Yeah.
So he was still young, but not as young.
I mean, the dude's now 40 something.
Yeah,
so.
he was 74 was when he was
74.
Born. Yeah,
he's 74 years old.
Yes,
I can't believe it.
And
he looks amazing for being a year older than Vince.
I know.
Woo!
Vince, you should really talk to him.
You need to figure out what that man is doing.
Yeah, exactly.
And go with it.
Anyway, so the unsanctioned match. The fuck you chant.
Fuck you, Ciampa. Fuck you,
Ciampa.
That
was
great.
Like,
wow.
Yeah.
They're not even turning the sound down on the audience for this one.
It's like
keep it going.
Because no matter what, they were gonna.
Oh, that was
getting out.
That was everyone.
Yeah. You want to show how to do heat? Get someone heat. This is how you get someone heat. And then Johnny comes out, huge pop.
Oh yeah.
We get the match, and it's like, wow, holy crap! I can't even just go off. I mean, yes, it was a typical what you'd say an unsanctioned match to begin with.
It's a street fight. It's just two dudes going out there to fight each other.
The only thing I wish they would have done differently.
What?
And this is completely the only thing that they weren't in ring gear. I wish they were in like jeans or like clothes, because that's one thing. Like when when they had CM Punk and Jericho street fight.
Yeah.
Like they were in like I can't remember.
I don't. I don't know how I feel about that.
I like that because like this is not a match.
No,
This is a fight.
yeah, but this was an unsanctioned match.
Yeah, I know, but
So for me, I hear unsanctioned match, and I'm like, oh no, they're going to be brought to the ring,
yes.
and this will go on. There will be no rules.
Yep.
Other than it will be ended by pin or submission.
Yes, but I mean, to me, it's just like no, like I would have liked that a little bit better. But I get why they did it because it was an unsanctioned match,
Right.
But I would have liked it a little bit, at least one of them. Like, if Ciampa, is Ciampa. Oh, I'm never gonna get that name correct.
Okay, in
If
your
he
head, picture this.
It's not gonna
Chee.
doesn't help. It doesn't work. Trust me.
See, that's how I think of words all the time.
It doesn't work.
I see the entire word.
It doesn't help me because I look at words and I'm like, how the hell you say that?
Oh.
And it's a normal. Like, I'm like, it could be a word I say all the time. I'm like, It
Yeah,
doesn't
you
work.
did ask me what that one word CAT was, and I was like, it's cat, and you're like, Ciat,
Yeah.
Kate. No,
Kate.
no, Kia.
Kate? Yeah.
God damn it.
There's no I, Tim.
There's no E after the T. Why would there be an E after the T?
Yeah. Why would
This
they?
is why you're not published yet.
Exactly. But you don't-
The few times that you have sent that out, they've been like, the amount of spelling errors in here is ridiculous.
No one
We don't
told
know what he's trying to write.
No one told me you had to have your spelling correct when you
They
submit
said
stuff.
that it didn't need to be need to be 100% correct, but 1% right isn't what they want either.
They didn't say that. They're in the wrong. But anyway, like having Tomas in jeans would have been better because he's the one who wanted the match,
Right.
or something like that. But other words, I can't argue with this match.
No.
Holy crap! Because you get to that point where it's an unsanctioned match, the typical stuff you're gonna get. You're gonna get it,
Right.
and then we take it to the next level, and then the next level.
And I was just like you're watching this. This was a 37-minute match.
Yeah.
This was the longest match out. This was actually the longest match on the card at all.
Oh yeah.
This is the longest match WWE had all weekend.
Yep.
Yeah. Let's WrestleMania longest match was 20 minutes and 40 seconds.
Oh yeah.
This was 17 minutes past it.
Yep. And oh my god, it was just like, it was a nail biter the entire time because either way you could see, like, okay, this is gonna happen. Oh no, if this could happen.
Okay, well they're gonna go this way.
Yep.
Okay, no, they're gonna go this way.
Yep.
And then you do get to the end, and you're like, they're just gonna make up.
Yeah, I think it's gonna.
I was like,
yeah,
thank you guys for the fight, but now we're getting the kiss. I got no problem with that too.
yeah. It's
Like,
just
if
like
you guys just want to call it off here and go, you know what,
like-
you're still my brother,
it's just like, you know what, I was pissed off at you.
and I'm sorry about
Yeah.
that, man. And he's
It's
like, you know what, I kind of wanted to kill you,
Yeah.
but I'm sorry about that,
Yeah.
man.
So it was just like, and they kind of paid back to the Cruiserweight Classic,
Yeah.
which was awesome.
Oh yeah, that was awesome too.
And then like, but Gargano was ready.
Oh yeah.
And we got it. And the fact that he used not only the crutch,
Yes.
he used the knee brace,
The knee brace.
as the final thing. And it's just like, and finally Tomas taps out. I know you weren't too happy with this because you're like,
Okay, for me, the only reason I ended up being disappointed at the match at the end was I wanted Gargano to lose
yeah,
so that he would go to the main roster.
yeah, and I know.
And now I would now by Ciampa losing, I want him to go to the main roster
not.
instead or go to 205. They're not.
They're continuing the feud.
I feel that this was the natural moment for now to stop it and
Yeah.
keep the two of them completely separated from each other.
Mm-hmm. See, the thing is though, that was never the plans.
I know.
But the thing is though, that they were supposed to build towards a match at NXT at SummerSlam, I think, was originally, but because Tomas got injured, that put off. I don't think we're gonna be having. It's not gonna be a long feud. I think we'll get the blow off match at
I would like to see
at
them have
Money in the Bank.
You know, another
Chicago.
match, but it's something that they're part. You know, it's like, all right, so you won this match. You won this match. all right, now the two of you are going for the number one contenders for the NXT title. Yeah. And because of that, it's not part of a feud other than the two of them hate each other and are...
Yeah.
If they actively avoided each other because of this...
Yeah.
Like, it's not William Regal having to keep them separated. Like, Ciampa, like, in his head, Gargano's not in the same company.
Yeah.
And Gargano's just like, screw that guy. I don't care if he shows up anywhere. I'm not going to be there. So they purposely are week in and week out not on the same show. It would be great.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see.
And then they get jammed together for that match.
I would love to see if at the takeover for Money in the Bank, if we got a triple threat for the NXT championship, with Black in there, because
and then halfway through they decide to make up. We get their own we get the the NXT version of the Golden Lovers.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, that would be cool.
No, it'd be interesting to see because Tomas is the one that interfered in Johnny's NXT championship match against Black during the tapings. So it would be interesting to see them build towards that. We're also going to be getting a Drew McIntyre return soon. Yes. Who said on the kickoff show he has some unfinished business with Almas.
Well, yeah.
And then and then he's like, if Black is still champion, then we'll introduce the world to the feud that we took all over Europe.
All right. Now I can't wait for McIntyre to come back.
And you know
why is NXT turning into the better program?
Because Triple H is in charge.
Well, and it's allowed to breathe.
Yes.
It's not constant.
Yeah. So, all right, we have to get to WrestleMania. We'll breeze through some of these matches because, well, we don't care about some of them, and other ones.
We both purposely ignored one match.
Yes, I did watch this one match that does not exist.
That never happened.
Talking about a real unsanctioned match.
Yeah. All right. So the pre-show kicked off, of course, with both the women's WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal, which is the second Women's Battle Royal at WrestleMania. So as much as they kept saying that it's the first ever, no, it's not. It's the second. A man won the first one. Remember that, everyone.
When was that?
Santina.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, a man won it.
Okay. So, did you see the cup, the trophy?
No, I didn't.
It looks, you can tell it was a last minute replacement. It's just like this giant open bowl and was like, really? It was like,
somebody just pulled something random out of a trophy shirt.
They were just like, we need something because we can't have Mula on the top there. So I think the trophy will probably be better next year. I hope so. Because that was, I just saw a picture of Naomi next to it. And oh my God, I was like, wow. Way to go, WWE.
Yeah.
Okay. So, by the way, can I just say it?
Yes.
Other than Naomi actually the one to win it, I called almost the entire finish with Sasha and Bayley.
By the way, I didn't watch it at all.
Either did I.
No.
But I just know that Bayley eliminated Sasha. And Bayley won.
Yeah.
Thought she won, and then Naomi came in.
20 people, 20 women, 9 minutes. Or, 10 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
From bell to bell.
I know.
Okay, you know what? Thanks. WWE, thank you for basically placating to fans wanting more from your women's division.
And doing the worst way possible.
Giving the least amount to them. Being like, oh, you really want that? You want all of that? Okay, I know that you want 100% of that. Here's one. We'll give you more.
0.02.
Someday.
1% of it.
There was the men's 30-man battle royal won by Woken Matt Hardy.
With the return of Bray Wyatt. Woken Bray. Yep. Who helped him win.
Woken Wyatt.
Yeah. Woken Wyatt. Yeah. Which was great. I called that one.
Yes.
Did not call Bray coming in helping him, but I did
I kind of wish that we saw a change in Bray.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll see more of what he's like going forward.
Yes. And it's funny, my pick for Matt was simply this, I don't even know who's in this. You started listing the few people you knew.
Like Matt.
And he's like, Matt, Woken Matt Hardy. That's my pick.
Yeah.
And that's all I said. It's like, I don't know who else is in there, but why not?
Okay.
And he won. I was like, damn it, why couldn't we just be this count? And then the cruiserweight.
Yes.
Finals.
Cedric Alexander versus Mustafa Ali. Cedric Alexander is your new cruiserweight champion.
You wanted to say 205
I
Live.
almost said 205 Live champion. Because that's kind of how it's treated.
First off, can I just say this? Can
Yes.
we please just remove the live from both SmackDown and 205?
It's not needed because we don't call Raw Live.
No. The reason why they called SmackDown live was because he was going live officially.
Yeah.
They
now
were
it's
live.
SmackDown.
They just call it SmackDown. We know it's live.
I mean, at the same time, remember, it was at one point Thursday Night SmackDown.
I know.
And then Friday Night
SmackDown.
SmackDown. Then went back to being, it was SmackDown for the longest time.
Yep.
Then it became Friday Night SmackDown. Then it went back to Thursday Night SmackDown.
Yep.
Then SmackDown Live.
Yep.
And I was just like, guys, we don't need the live. You don't need to quantify what SmackDown is. SmackDown is SmackDown.
I get the whole point of live was just because it was to make it clear it was going to be a live show now.
You
not
can,
anymore.
You can cut that out now.
Yeah, it's been over a year. It's almost 2 years. We're good.
Yeah.
Get rid of it. 205 Live, again.
Don't need it. Never needed it.
Never needed it. 205 works just as good.
Yeah.
But anyway, good call here, Cedric. And he had a good speech on 205 Live.
Yeah.
Where he said, like, he actually brought up the fans chanting, please sign Cedric.
Yes.
And he's like, this is because of you guys chanting that during. So I'm like, great callback. Again, Triple H is booking this show, writing this show, producing this show. He knows how to do this stuff.
He's head of the show.
Yeah. He's the executive
I
producer.
don't think he's booking everything.
No.
He's writing everything.
No,
by
he's
himself. The man there would be too much for him.
But he's
putting the teams together to do this job.
And you know what he said on his info call?
What?
The call for like the stockholders and everything.
Yeah.
People asked him about like how involved. He's like, oh yeah, I give him the direction, but everyone in NXT has the freedom to kind of do their thing. Like I give them the direction. They kind of have the freedom to go about it how they see it. I mean, if I see things aren't working, I kind of rear it in a little bit. But they had that freedom. Oh, wonderful. Freedom?
Oh, wait. Are you saying how Vince ran the WWE from about 96 to about 2007?
Not even that long.
Well, no, actually it was, 2003, 4.
Yeah.
But still, there was a good chunk where, as an entertainer,
Yep.
you had freedom to expand. You were given a frame, and you stayed within your frame.
Yep.
Otherwise, you actually got cut down.
Yeah.
And as long as you stayed there, you were allowed to grow.
Yep.
And then it became more and more to the point that now it's a overly scripted show.
Not in the way that like Lucha Underground is, but that's a TV show.
No, but that's the thing. If it accepted what it was,
Yeah.
and that it was a scripted TV show,
Yeah.
and went in that direction,
It
people would probably accept it.
It would.
They're like, no, it's live. It's real. You never know what's going to happen, except for the fact that there's no crazy pop.
No.
There's no crazy random moment where somebody comes running out and then their music hits because they came out too early.
Yeah.
Because they were just like, screw it, I'm going to hit my spot early. I don't care.
Yep. And then like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have that. You have music hit, somebody comes out to interrupt a match. And it's like, no, if they're coming out to interrupt a match, they should be coming out with either no music and just straight up interrupting, or their music should be off-timed.
Or the music hits and they don't come out and that's the distraction.
Yeah.
That's how
that one I don't mind because it's just like, oh,
makes
someone's
sense.
in the back playing mind games
Yeah.
now. Damn you, Kevin Dunn.
Yeah. So it's like that. But anyway, back to 205 Live and Cedric. Good call.
Yes.
I heard the match
did not get it right, but whatever.
Yeah, no, you didn't. But good call. I've been told this is a good match. I plan on going back and watching when I get a chance. Again, busy, so I probably will never get around to it because I still haven't watched Neville and Austin Aries
from last year.
Yeah.
What? Okay, you know what?
I
Whatever.
still haven't watched it, so.
All right. So pulling the curtain on the show officially.
Yes.
It was the triple threat match for the IC title. Seth Rollins defeats The Miz and Finn Balor.
Damn you, Vince.
You know what? I liked it.
I mean, I don't mind it. Anyone winning this matchup was good.
The funniest part is, I called it. You didn't, and that's why you don't like the call.
I don't like the call because I think Finn deserves it more. But again, I didn't think through something on this why I made that decision. I forgot this is all that Seth Rollins needed to be a grand champion.
Yep.
If I thought about that, I would have instantly called Seth because I knew they were going to give it to him. It's like the same reason why they did the same thing with Randy.
Yeah, I know.
There. So, but like I was like, I should have, if I knew, I didn't think that through. But anyway, overall, good match. And can we just agree?
What?
Agree that it's so good that Seth Rollins has the curb stomp back.
Yes.
It's a blackout now.
Whatever.
But it's still the same. Oh my, thank you. Because I'm sorry, it worked when he was doing the pedigree because he was doing it in honor of Triple H, and then
in spite of Triple H.
But then we got the whipcord.
Yeah.
Knee. It was fine. It's a good move, but I don't know if it was just Seth or if it was everyone else he was trying to do it to. Just got the timing or the the setting it up really weird.
Yeah.
Seth is good at everything he does. I think it was just like one of those moves that was just
nobody knew how to take it.
Yeah, no one knew how to
nobody
really
could sell it right.
Yeah, so it was just like that's why they brought it back, and they probably think if we call it the blackout instead of the curve stomp, it won't be as bad.
I mean, you're still calling it something that college kids do and alcoholics do on the weekends.
Yes, but then also
wait, where am I?
Yeah.
Who are you? How long have I been blacked out?
I know.
I thought I stopped drinking.
Yeah. So
anyway,
but it was a good match.
That was a terrible joke. I'm sorry.
Yes,
I'm sorry to all of the alcoholics that are listening to us.
But it was a good match.
Okay.
And we'll get the Seth Rollins versus The Miz in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. You know what? Seth is gonna keep it.
Oh yeah, because Miz is taking time off to be with his daughter.
I certainly hope so.
And I will say this: I love that The Miz sent the Miztourage to the back at the beginning of the match because he's like, and they were building it up because since his daughter was born, he wants to go out and prove like he can do it by himself. I'm like,
yeah,
that's awesome. And then he loses.
Yeah, and I mean, but it wasn't like he was telling them that he didn't need them.
No,
he was just like, no,
I need to do this.
I need to do this alone, guys.
Yeah.
Which actually shows that the Miz and the Miztourage as a unit. As a stable, because technically Maurice is part of it, so it's four people.
Yes.
And you need a minimum of 4 to make a stable.
Yep.
It's showing that as a collective that they work together.
Yes.
And that sometimes you need to prove that you can do it alone without everyone's help.
Yes. So, but it was a good match. Yes, I would have picked Finn to win it, and then I would have him dropped it to Seth eventually. But it was a good
okay. For me,
yeah,
I have to say that the only drawback to the match, actually was Miz.
Yeah,
he to me seemed to be the only one on a technical wrestling level. Was the only drawback on it.
Yeah,
because Seth and Finn.
Oh yeah.
When they actually get to have their match again.
Yeah.
It's going to be a barn burner.
See, another funny thing is I love that they did that that fake out to the running powerbomb into that hurt Finn's shoulder, and he got out of it.
Yeah.
He was like, he's going to do it again.
He's going to do it again. He got out of it.
I actually thought they were going to do it.
By the way, reversals in a match?
I know.
Like actual reversals.
You know Vince didn't like this match then.
No, of course not.
All right. So, did you agree with
a little bit.
Okay.
I'm a little above, but I kind of agree with why Meltzer gave it what he did.
Okay. And then the next match.
All right. So the next match, this one actually weirded me out why it was at this point on the card, but whatever. Charlotte Flair defeats Asuka by submission.
Horrible call.
What? I actually thought that the way that the story of the match worked is that it ended up being the right call.
Horrible call.
Because Charlotte was ready for Asuka.
Horrible call. Here's the reason why. It was a horrible call. Good match. Not denying the match. They needed more time. But here's the thing. Asuka has beaten people in better matches, harder matches than this match ever was.
Yeah.
So it just didn't make sense for all of a sudden. And honestly, like when you have a streak like this,
nobody hit a Spanish fly on Asuka before.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Actually, Asuka's undefeated streak actually ended a long time ago when she was eliminated from the NXT Rumble.
NXT Rumble.
It was a battle royal.
When was that?
About 2 years ago. Or sorry, no. A little over a year ago.
I don't remember that Rumble.
Yeah, she was eliminated by, I believe it was Ember Moon.
I don't remember that Rumble. I don't remember that happening.
Yep. But once again, because it wasn't a pinfall or a submission in a singles match, it doesn't count.
It was a battle royal. It doesn't count anyway.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
They always, every match counts. Oh, no. Wait, we're talking about the WWE 50-50 booking. Not every match counts.
It doesn't count.
Unless your name is Roman Reigns.
But anyway, I thought it was a bad call because with that kind of a streak,
yeah,
it could have been used to get someone, a newer comer, launch them. Not that Charlotte isn't a bad choice. I would have picked someone else. Because a worse choice could have been Carmella.
No, Alicia Fox.
Ooh, yeah. No, see, kind of.
They actually bring Emelina back for one match, and then she's never seen again.
Yeah, and then fire. Emma,
for 20 straight weeks, they keep putting up a promo about how she's coming back.
Yeah.
She's coming back.
She wins, she beats Asuka.
And then disappears.
And then headline on Tuesday. Tennille Dashwood was released by WWE.
Oh no, they're like, she never worked for us. We don't know what any of this was.
Yeah.
Damn you, Kevin Dunn.
Asuka's still undefeated.
Yeah, I know.
No, but I don't think it was I didn't like the call. I get what kind of reason why they were doing it was because another streak falls in New Orleans. Yeah. Idea, which I understand, and I kind of like that thing, but again, I think it was too soon. Mainly because I think it would have been a better story was if Asuka failed to keep her undefeated streak on the main roster for a year. Like, she's getting close to a full year of undefeated on the main roster, and then lost.
Nah.
Maybe. But at least one thing will be good out of this. I'm glad of.
Yes.
That WWE is actually going to take this streak as importance of being a good thing. Is that it's going to give us Rousey, Charlotte main event next year at WrestleMania.
Or Asuka.
No, the rumor was Asuka. The rumor now is they're going to use Charlotte's win here to build her to be a challenge, to be the one to take on Rousey. That's why they had her beat her.
Yeah.
So
I don't put much into this rumor though.
It's been going pretty strong.
Because I'm going to be really honest. We know it's going to be Roman Reigns main eventing WrestleMania next year.
Oh, he's going to take on Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. For the women's title. Because it'll be the only thing he can get at that point.
Yeah. But anyway, the match was done good. I don't like the call. But Asuka, her speech was, Charlotte was ready for Asuka, was great.
It was, yeah.
It was a great way to cap it off.
The match was very hard-hitting.
And
it was very physical.
You know the best thing about it was, on SmackDown and on Raw, Asuka wasn't there.
No.
So they were kind of building this as a way to, okay, she lost, we'll take her off for TV for a little bit, and bring her back.
And then rebuild this character.
Yep. Rebuild a character?
What? Nobody does that.
But the rumor is that she will be going to SmackDown as part of the shakeup.
Okay.
Which I'm fine with.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'm cool with it.
But anyway, overall, what did you think the rating? What was the rating? No, don't say the rating, but what was your thoughts on it?
I agree with the rating on this one. Yeah. All right, next up was the Fatal 4-Way for the WWE United States Championship, where Jinder Mahal somehow randomly pulled out a win over Randy Orton, Bobby Roode, and Rusev. Okay, all right. So the way that this match was going,
Yeah.
I was like, all right, Bobby Roode is most likely walking out as the
Yeah,
champion.
the way it flowed.
Or the twist will be Rusev.
Oh, I was hoping for Rusev. I knew it wasn't going to happen.
I was like, all right, if they're going to throw us a twist, it's going to be Rusev because they're going to finally admit that the fans are demanding that this guy get something.
Yeah. What was it? What another tweet I sent, a text I sent to you? Oh, look, the match I forfeited.
Yeah.
Because I wanted Rusev. I wanted Rusev Day to win this. We knew he wasn't going to.
And both of us lost.
Yes. Because Ginger won the U.S. title. You hate this decision.
Saggy nipples shouldn't have won that. By the way, the way that match was working,
Yeah.
Saggy nipples wasn't part of it.
No, it wasn't.
Like, he just did not seem to be part of the match. Every time that there was the moment that he was, being highlighted or whatever,
Yeah.
That he was getting his section of the match, it felt like it was some other match.
Yeah.
Like, it just did not blend with everything else that was going on.
No.
And then defeated Rusev easily.
Yeah.
Like, it was just suddenly like, oh, and Rusev is just lying on his back.
Yep. I mean,
yeah.
I don't mind this because I said this after Ginger lost the WWE Championship.
Yeah.
That let's get something out of this. Put him in the mid card. Eventually put the U.S. title on him. I think it should have.
It should have been eventually. Should have been later this year.
Actually, I think it should have been when they did the tournament. Have him win it and have Bobby win it at WrestleMania from him.
I mean, that would have been better.
Than the way it is. But like, I'm fine with him the belt. I'm not okay that we're getting another Randy Orton and Ginger in Saudi Arabia.
Why the two of them?
I don't know. Because they feel like Randy Orton needs to be in some kind of title hunt or something like that. I don't know. But eventually we'll get around to, I think...
We're not getting good matches out of them.
No, we're not.
Like, it's not... It doesn't help either one of them.
No. Eventually I think we'll get... Rude will get the belt back. But I'm hoping they'll eventually push Rude into the main event. But I want him to be a heel. Or maybe he'll go to Raw and he'll finally be a heel.
Who knows?
Who knows?
He can be an arrogant heel that thinks that he is a face.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And yes, the fans do cheer him. They enjoy. I enjoy seeing him in the ring.
Yeah.
I enjoy seeing him work in the ring.
Yeah.
He's a very good worker.
Yep.
In fact, I think in this match, watching this match, he and Rusev were the best two workers in this match.
Oh yeah.
Orton turned in an Orton match.
Yes.
It wasn't anything special. It had the one spot of him hitting an RKO on, everyone.
Yep. And Ginger was in a completely different match by himself.
Yeah. And then, but Rude worked very well.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what it is about the main event, but if you don't blend in with you do this type of match.
Yeah.
You do these 7 moves in this particular order, and your opponent has to work into that. Or especially if you're a higher up star.
Yeah.
Or or you're working your way up and your push is, well, now you have this 4 or 5 move set.
Yeah.
And you hit that every match.
Yeah.
It's like, no, why can't there be changes?
What was do you agree with the star rating?
Yeah.
Okay.
Personally, I would put it a little less.
Okay.
Because it did not feel like a cohesive match.
Yeah.
It just felt like a spot fest.
It's another multi-person match to get as many people on there. It should have been a rematch from Bobby Roode and Randy Orton.
Yeah.
Or a triple threat with Rusev because Rusev's merch sales.
Yeah.
But whatever.
All right. So next up was Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey defeating Triple H and Stephanie McMahon by submission.
I don't want to talk about this match.
Why not?
Because it was awesome. And
Oh my God.
And I want to end the show with this match.
No.
I know. We'll talk about it now, but holy crap.
Ronda looked amazing right out the gate.
Oh, no. Okay, first off, can I just say this?
Yeah.
Can we have some heels do what Stephanie McMahon was doing in the beginning of this match once in a while?
What, actually working like a heel?
Yeah, and taunting,
attacking, purposely cheating.
Yeah, going over and purposely pulling Ronda down onto the thing like that. We get in
and then
NXT
just
all
being
the
like,
time.
whoa, what's going on?
And building towards Ronda getting on her payback on her.
Yeah.
What can we do that? Because because I know you were worried about it. A lot of people were worried about how Ronda was going to move in the ring.
I really had a worry that this match, the reason that Kurt and Triple H were there, were to carry the two women.
Yep.
And I was like, oh man, how are we going to work this?
Especially with Steph in the ring.
Steph looked, by the way, as much as Ronda looked amazing, Steph looked good in the ring.
Oh yeah.
This was a Steph that somehow had done some training.
Yeah.
Not just been like, oh, you're Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah.
Go ahead and get in the ring. You're going to do these 4 things, and your opponent will just lay down for you.
Yeah. The thing is, though, I think it was because every match she's ever had it was more of a, she's not really going to be wrestling.
She's been carried through the entire match.
And it's not really a long match anyway.
No.
It was more like, we're going to get this, but then something will happen. The person's supposed to get some payback on her, but she'll somehow win because someone cheated or helped.
Also,
Nikki Bella helping her win at SummerSlam.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Thing. So she didn't really need to do well in the ring. This one she had to.
Yep.
And who's her husband? The Game.
Triple H.
Oh, honey, you want to learn how to wrestle? Okay, come.
By the way, longest match on the card.
Yes.
Also, my personal opinion, one of the best matches on the card.
Oh, by far.
Now, on paper, it doesn't, because you go back to the WWE style of a mixed tag team match where it's like, all right, the guys are there to carry the match. The women are there to just be pretty.
Yeah.
And occasionally pull off some stuff against each other as a break to allow the guys to rest so that they can come back in for a 15 to 20 minute match.
Oh, can I just say this? Thank you, WWE. And by WWE, I mean Triple H.
Yeah.
For actually doing man on woman in intergender matchup.
And making it believable.
Yeah, because Triple H just looks at Ronda's like...
Ronda squares up on him. She is ready to go.
And he comes in.
And he's just like, no. Get out of here, little girl.
He comes in and she just goes off on him in the corner.
He's like, wait,
what? Like, oh, I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, holy shit. Like, and then he gets locked in an armbar.
Yeah.
And then Steph makes a save. But holy shit. Like, this match was just done so well. And the fact that, yes, there was, I think, I do agree with some of the criticisms of this match that Steph was blocking some moves like the armbar that Ronda has used many times to beat more skilled opponents.
But this also showed that that Steph has now trained with her husband on how to fight. It really did look like she trained specifically to fight Ronda in this match.
Yes. But I mean, I agree with it, but at the same time, it's a story.
Yeah.
It was building this story. Steph had to be somewhat better than we expected to make it go well.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
Otherwise, it was going to be incredibly one-sided. More one-sided than Mike Tyson versus a baby.
Yeah. We all knew that it was going to come down to Ronda and Steph in the ring.
Yes.
And Steph was going to tap out.
Right.
I mean, it would have worked with Triple H tapping out, but we knew it was eventually it had to be Steph.
Yes.
And it was going to get there. And the fact that she finally gets the arm, and then she just kind of comes down and into it, and then Steph's like...
Immediate tap out.
And then on Raw...
Immediate
taps out. Because they hug, and then she just does it for no reason.
Yeah. Because she's a bad guy.
Not just that, she's like Roddy Piper and Austin all in a woman's mind frame.
She's just like, you know what?
No,
you attempted to screw me over. I'm gonna hurt you every chance I get.
It's like basically, you think this is over?
No.
I mean, I'm gonna move on, but I'm making sure you know
I'm still here.
This is not like what you think is gonna be. Yeah. But do you agree with the star rating?
A little bit higher.
Okay.
A little bit, just a hair higher.
Okay. And the next match up.
That was the triple threat tag team match for the WWE SmackDown Tag Team Championship.
This match was not that long.
No.
But you know what? I liked it.
It was actually almost incredibly short.
I liked this match. I was glad it was short. Yes, we got the Usos in the New Day, got some offense off on the Bludgeon Brothers, which showed them that they're not completely invincible.
No.
But they are still for a team to be dealt with.
They're a dominant team still.
And I love that they actually won the belts.
Yes.
Because there was a worry, back when they should have won it as the Wyatts, against the Usos. They were turning out great matches.
Yeah, they should have been. They should have done it then.
At that time as well. But you know what? I'm kind of glad that they waited.
Okay.
And the thing is, we'll get the Usos in the Bludgeon Brothers solo match, the tag team match.
By the way, I have to ask because of SmackDown, is there anybody else in SmackDown's tag team division anymore?
Yeah, the American Beta, Shelton and
because it seems to be it's the Usos,
I know,
the New Day, and whoever the champions are.
Yeah, I know.
I'm guys, you have more tag teams. Actually use them.
Yeah, I'm hoping that we'll get, maybe with the whole Superstar shakeup, maybe we'll get thrown a curveball. Maybe all the women will end up on SmackDown and the tag team on Raw.
What?
I doubt it.
So that the tag teams are used as a tag team division?
I know.
Instead of 3 or maybe 4 teams and then a couple of and then everyone else is a jobber?
Yeah. It's not going to happen, but we can always hope.
Yeah,
but it was done well. This was not going to be I wasn't really expecting much of a good match, especially after that match we just got. People were burned out from the mixed tag match.
I know, but
which I find funny to say. People were burned out from a mixed tag match.
A WWE mixed tag match.
Yes.
And then we got.
Well, do you agree with the ratings for this match?
Oh yeah, I totally agree with the rating for this match.
Okay.
Yeah. It was what it was expected.
Okay.
Then we got John Cena versus Elias. No. We got John Cena.
No. We got Elias concert.
Yeah.
That was interrupted by annoying John Cena.
Yeah.
How dare you, John?
By the way,
we want our Elias concert.
By the way, we got the Undertaker that I wanted.
Yes.
We didn't get Mark Calloway.
No.
On a motorcycle. Thank you. We got the Dead Man.
I do love how the fact that when he came out, we got the coat and hat in the ring. Lightning strikes.
It's gone.
And then the music hits, and then it's gone.
Yeah.
It's like, that was a fast transition. Like, I don't know who had it.
I was half expecting that they were going to do the switch in ring with Taker and Elias.
Oh, yeah.
That John was going to have him down. The lights go out. Lights come back on. John turns around. There's Taker.
Oh, see, like, I want to know whose job it was to put that stuff in the ring and then get it out that fast, because that person was fast.
Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, how long was this match?
2 minutes and 45 seconds.
And it was a squash match.
It was a great squash match.
Oh, it was. What a great story to tell. A build up to it's not happening. No announcement on the go home show. Cena said he's just going to send the fans to Raw. He's there.
He's there for most of the night.
He was there for the pre-show.
By the way, he did look a little drunk.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he looked like he had some fun prior to the show starting.
Yeah, and then when we get an announcement,
he's like, "Oh, ref comes over to talk to him." Immediately takes off, and that's while the Charlotte's walking up, celebrating. It would have been fun. He just bolts right past her. It would have been hilarious if he goes running by, stops, and he's like, "Congratulations," shakes her hand, and then takes off again, because you're like, all right, we're getting funny John Cena. I like funny John Cena.
So you know, someone said, I can't remember who said it on one of the wrestling channels on YouTube.
Yeah.
I watched after this. It's like, that stint there, it's going to be a meme forever.
Oh, I know. John Cena, just going.
Yeah.
John, you left your lights on in the car. Whoa.
It's like, Nikki's in the back.
Boom. Nikki wants the D. Boom.
Mickey Jane wants the D. Vroom. Mickey's not around.
Dude, I'm pushing John out of the way for that. I'm like, John, no. I'll fill the spot.
But it was great. What a great way. No, he's in there. We get Elias. By the way, I love Elias.
Yeah. I love the fact that he's just like, I just want to play my guitar. That's all I want to do.
And his matches are based on people interrupting him.
Yeah.
I love that.
It's great.
I can't wait to see what they do with him in the next. He needs to start to develop a little bit more beyond this. But
well, remember, he used to just be the Wanderer at NXT.
The Drifter.
Get it right. Whatever. And he drifted in and out.
Yeah.
Now he's just like, no, I just want to play my guitar for you guys.
So it'll be interesting to see how they build him up. But then we got the Dead Man, the whole trench coat, the gloves, the hat.
He moved very well in that ring.
I mean, there's a lot of speculation why this match was so short because it was hiding his limitations.
I don't really think so.
I don't think so. I think it was just they were like Cena was basically like, do something, and Taker said, "Fine." He doesn't be.
This is what you get.
You want me to do something? Bam, 2 minutes. You're down. Big match.
John, who's demanding this match over and over again, wasn't ready for it.
No,
because he didn't think Undertaker was going to show up.
Or if he thought when he did find out, he didn't think he was going to get this Undertaker.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You go for the five night shuffle, and he sits
right away.
Up,
and he said, Undertaker's special ability in this match was he could see John Cena.
Yes.
You can't see me. Oh my God, you could see me.
And here's the best part about this.
Yeah.
That reaction we got was the same reaction we got John Cena against Bray Wyatt at WrestleMania when he stood up and he's just like, he just dropped back.
Okay, I have to say, John is a very good seller. Sometimes too good.
Yes.
Because he sold that big boot about 4 feet early.
Yeah, he did.
That was not Taker. Taker wasn't bringing the boot up late.
No.
John dropped way early.
Yeah, he did.
That boot was up and ready for him to hit. And John just goes, "Oh, I see the end of your heel.
Yeah,
I'm going to fall down now."
Oops. He was like... But it was a great story. Undertaker wins.
Yes.
And...
Oh, and it does seem that we're getting more of the more Taker going forward.
Yes.
Because at the Greatest Royal Rumble, we have Undertaker versus Chris Jericho in a casket match.
Yes. And Jericho said he's going to bury the Undertaker.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
We won't mention who was originally in that match. We'll save that for when we get more results.
Yeah, when we get to actual stuff going on.
Yeah, we don't have much time.
Newsday.
Yeah.
All right, next up was the Daniel Bryan Daniel Bryan and Shane McMahon, Mr. Sweaty Pants himself, versus Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. Yeah, Daniel Bryan won that match.
Yes. This match was a letdown to a lot of people because, like, I get it. The whole point was to build to Bryan getting the hot tag.
Yes.
And coming in. Yeah. The thing is, we didn't want that.
No.
We've been waiting 3 years for this.
Yeah.
We wanted him just to go in there. But when he got the hot tag, he said he was working on a more safe style. This was the style he was working last time.
Yeah.
There were some modifications a little bit.
Yeah, but it's not so much that, like, so we've seen since Daniel Bryan left that Miz kind of adopted some of his stuff.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping that we would see some Miz moves.
Oh, yeah.
And just be like, yeah, that's right, Miz. You copy me, I'm copying you.
Yeah.
I'm coming for you. It's going to happen. We're on two different shows right now, but it's going to happen.
Yeah. The one thing I did notice when he was doing his the turnbuckle, when he comes in and does like the drops and the way he's landing, his hand was down there to flip him, so his head didn't even come close to the ground, which I noticed because he would always do that before, but his head got a lot closer.
Yeah, he's being sometimes bump.
He's a lot more aware of where his head is, which is good because WWE said he will be tested after every match.
Yeah,
going forward until they feel they're comfortable that no, he's doing fine. So I'm fine with that. But he looked great in the ring. He got the win.
Yeah, he
that
did.
You didn't think he was gonna get, and the rumor was that his match was gonna be a loss.
Yeah.
And even the betting odds I think had it against him. It was a small thing, but like, so I was like, no, he needs to just win, and they went with the right decision. I think we'll see what happens with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Yeah, because Rod didn't even want to hire them the next night. So
we got a one-on-one match for the contract and
went to a draw.
Yeah, so we'll see I think this will be an interesting story.
Send them to NXT.
Yeah, we had a little thing in it. We'll talk about it a different time.
Yeah.
But it'd be great to send them back to NXT for a brief stint.
This is actually where I had to stop and go, I'm going to bed because I had to work on Monday morning.
What was the next match?
Nia Jax defeating Alexa Bliss.
Oh, this was the match
for the Raw Women's title.
This was the match. This was the last match I watched before I watched the rest of the show, on Monday.
Okay.
This match, that's what you kind of expected. I do agree with the critics that Alexa got a little too much offense on this.
Okay.
But boy, did Mickey sell for Nia.
Yeah.
When she came out and destroyed her.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was awesome. Props, Mickey. They need to use you more, and they need to put the belt on you at some point.
I know.
But props for just doing that for Nia. But it wasn't a bad match. It wasn't gonna be anything spectacular. We knew this. No. But I thought Alexa just got a little too much offense on. Yeah, she was cheating a lot, but there's just times where she's like, no.
Yeah, straight offense doesn't exactly work for her.
No,
especially in this situation.
And Nia should have just been more what she did in Nikki. Should have been basically what she did. You let Alexa get a cheap shot in the beginning.
Yeah.
To get some offense on, but then it was all Nia and then the pin.
Yeah.
But she did win it. So congratulations there. I wish they weren't telling the whole body image storyline with this.
No, because by the way, Nia Jax does have a picture, a number. She was a model for quite some time.
Yeah. But it's just the whole body image. Like, I get it because
okay,
but you don't need to do that.
For me, the funniest thing about this is the fact that there was another body image storyline a number of years ago where the target of the bullying was Mickey James, who was getting the nickname Piggy James.
Yeah.
And that was because some of the guys in the back thought she was a little too chubby.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what?
Because back
body
then,
image storylines have never worked out well for anybody.
No. Back then, people thought the women had to be supermodels to be there.
Oh, by the way, that was also during the Divas era.
And not just that, there's still some people in the company who thought they were unimpressed with the women during the Mae Young Classic because they weren't hot enough. I'm like, dude,
it's about working.
Yeah. Dude, that's not why Triple H brought them down there.
No.
He brought the best workers or potential next stars in there to showcase them. And that's what he did. It's not about their image.
No, not at all.
Yes, there could be you have someone who is beautiful.
And a good worker.
Great. But it's not whether they're beautiful. It's about their character and their in-ring work.
Right.
That's what we care about. But WWE's behind the times on a lot of things.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Do you agree with the star based on what I told you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the real main event.
AJ Styles defeated Shinsuke Nakamura to retain the WWE Championship.
I don't know. I just feel like we should be saying IWG.
I know.
Championship for some reason.
Or their Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah.
Now, there was a drawback to the match.
Yes, there was.
That it was slow and plodding. That it was uncharacteristic for the two men to put on a match like this.
And it was late in the show, and we're about the 6-hour marker of this show, so people were burnt out. Apparently there's some news going on that a lot of people in the later half of the show were pissed off because people were burnt out for how long, and the crowds weren't into some of the matches.
Okay. Looking this over, there was so much that wasn't wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, NXT Takeover was 4 hours.
Yep.
And I never once was burnt out.
Nope.
You and I watched it live.
Yep.
And I was like, no, I got to the end of the show. I decided to stay up for a full hour afterwards. Yeah. I still yes, I know that I had to go to sleep early on Sunday night for work on Monday. But if the show had kept me, I would have stayed up.
Yeah. Because it was a great show.
But there was so much done to talk to this person, do this backstage segment. There's this thing happening in the ring. There's this segment. There was more segment than there was wrestling.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's WrestleMania.
Yeah.
It's not Segment Mania.
No. So it just burnt out the crowd. It's just one of those things. Is like, you can do that longer show and people be into it the entire time.
Yeah. Wrestle Kingdom is a 5-hour show.
Yeah.
And everyone's into it the entire time.
Yeah. But it's just one of those things
because it's about the in-ring work, not doing 17 segments in the back.
So it's
or out there. Look, also bringing out the Hall of Fame class doesn't need to be done at WrestleMania. I'm sorry, you gave them their own show. It was Friday night.
Yeah,
they don't need to be paraded out again 2 nights later.
You know, the funny thing is, the kid who got the Warrior Award, got a bigger pop than Goldberg.
I know.
But anyway, there's just these things you didn't need to do. Do that on Raw for the Hall of Famers. You could do.
Yeah.
Do it that way. But
I feel like Raw and SmackDown should be more segment than wrestling. But when it comes to the pay-per-views or the network specials, it's about the in-ring work.
So it's just one of those things which is there. But so that I suffered. But the thing is, because I remember watching, I didn't have this effect of being burnt out because I went to bed before this match started. Yeah. And I was planning to watch
I was already burnt out before this match started.
So,
I was burnt out a full match before this.
Well, no, I'm talking about like when I actually watched this match. I wasn't burnt out. Yeah. Like, that's what I mean. Is that, so I didn't have that effect. So I was watching, I was like, this is the match I want. It's not, and I realized
it's not the match you wanted.
But it was not a bad match.
No.
It's a good match. It's not the typical WWE match. And we kind of said it was more of a New Japan. But at the same time, it wasn't really a New Japan match either. No. It was like kind of a good melding of it.
So when I told you earlier that I felt like it was more of a New Japan match, it was because for me it was stretched out.
Yes.
It slowly built to an ending.
Yeah.
That shows where they come from on how to plan out a match for them.
But I will say this, the ending kind of came out of nowhere too. It was a little surprising.
The match itself went, okay, here's the pace we're setting. Oh, we have so much time left. We only have this much time left. Speed it up. Let's go.
I don't know if that was the case for me. It's just like I felt like we were getting to that spot in the match where we had another 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Where it was going to start to pick up.
Right.
And we didn't. So, and I understand timing-wise. Also, AJ and Nakamura, they know a certain thing.
It was the second longest match on the card.
Which is good. Also, they know something.
Right.
It's called listen to the crowd.
Yeah.
They could tell the crowd was burnt out. So they probably kept the match going the way they wanted, but they did it in a way so it wasn't too much where the fans were just would lose them. But I think if people go back and watch it, they're going to be like, no, this was a good match.
Yeah.
It wasn't the match we wanted.
Nope.
We will get that.
I certainly hope so.
Because what happened after the match. And which made it go like, okay.
The sequel to this match is going to be better.
Because my thing was when Nakamura lost, again, not taking the title, it's like, where do you go with him now? You can't take him to Raw and have him be there. He just, nothing.
Yeah.
So where do you go with him? And then because when he got down on one knee, I'm like, here comes the low blow. And we get the low blow.
I think it's better that his heel turn happened with AJ.
Yes.
Because it's technically a double turn at that moment.
Yeah.
Because for some strange reason, someone in the back thinks that AJ's supposed to be a heel.
Yeah.
He's a face.
Yep.
He's incredibly over with the crowd, and he's a nice guy doing it.
Yep.
Like, he's not a cheater.
No.
Like, he's a face. I mean, yeah, he's on the heel end of the spectrum for face, but he's a face.
Yes.
And with Nakamura being the one to turn heel through him, it now sets up their rematch, which will hopefully be more like their Wrestle Kingdom 11 match, where AJ was the heel and Nakamura was the face.
Yep. And the one thing I liked about on SmackDown was they asked some questions.
Yes.
He said he kind of felt bad, and then asked another question like, "No speak English."
No speak English.
And then walked off. And then we got the official cementing of his heel turn, attacking not just AJ, but Daniel Bryan, but he focused on AJ.
Yeah.
So that's like, he is a heel, and he's a badass heel.
Yeah.
This is like the stuff like we need, that he's been missing since he came to the main roster.
Mm-hmm.
Should be able to fix him, which would be great. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the match of the night, and I'm being a match of the night, the match that should have happened way sooner because we could get it over with.
It should have happened very early on the card.
And got it over with, so people weren't pissed off with the ending. Though we were very happy with the ending, even though the match sucked.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Now,
this is the one that I'm giving the actual rating on.
Well, first off, the thing is, let's just please make it very clear. This match was terrible.
The match was 4 minutes long.
Yeah, the match was 4 minutes long. This match was terrible, but the two workers worked their asses off. So as much as we say like Roman's boring, and a lot of Brock's
that's not the next match.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
This was Braun Strowman.
Oh yeah,
this was actually the worst match on the card.
I forgot about this match.
Because you have Cesaro and Sheamus, who have been amazing workers.
Yes.
Literally buried by a 10-year-old.
Yes. Thank you, Nicholas.
I mean, dude.
No.
Thank you. Cool that you got your spot.
Yeah.
And you got to have a WrestleMania moment, and you get to talk about this forever.
Yeah. Youngest champion in WWE ever.
Yeah.
Until Triple H's daughter comes in and
yeah. But Braun Strowman buried two of the best, workers. I mean, Cesaro's amazing, and Sheamus is very solid.
The fact that we're saying Sheamus is a good worker these days is kind of amazing.
He's
gotten a lot better.
The Bar is a great tag team.
Yeah, kind of like the same thing we say with Miz. We actually like Miz.
Yeah, he used to be that punk idiot.
Yeah. Anyway, but yes. So I mean,
4 minutes.
This was okay. Let's be honest. This was a kind of a cool idea. I mean, like,
it was a cool idea,
but it did bury talent.
Yep. It didn't help anyone.
No, I will say this: it was funny that when Nicholas got the tag and got in the ring,
got to run around a little bit,
got in the ring. Cesaro looked like he was gonna take his head off, but he just stood there. The fans were cheering for him.
Oh yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, good for you, kid. You get your WrestleMania moment.
Only time besides Raw after WrestleMania or SmackDown after WrestleMania will this ever get cheered. But it's like, and then he quickly tags out.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
So what was this rating?
1.0.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right. So.
And the match that never you know what? That was all the matches. Yes. That was it. That was it.
No, Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns did not have a match.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Roman Reigns did not win main event WrestleMania for the fourth year in a row.
He did not win the Universal Championship.
I mean, that actually didn't happen.
No, that actually did not happen. Where everyone thought it was going to happen.
It made the most sense.
Yes. It ruined the entire years of storyline going forward, but it was the right call.
This was a 15-minute match that had 5 F5s.
Six total.
5
kickouts.
5 kickouts. 4 Superman punches. 3 spears. It was a race for finishers. And I'm sorry. Why would you build a match this way?
I don't know.
We are not in the Hogan era.
No.
And we don't need 4 moves from people.
But not just that, is like, this was supposed to be the match that was supposed to put Roman Reigns over, crown him the face of the company. This is not how you get that sympathy on it. The color was supposed to get us to feel sympathy for him. No. Some people are saying the reason the call was made to change it was because this is the way Vince showing, we're not pushing him too well. He's earning it. Not going to happen. You just wasted an entire year to build to this moment, and you've got cold feet in the last second because you realize he was not getting over the way you wanted. So
one of my other issues regarding the whole thing with Roman Reigns right now is the fact that we're supposed to feel really sympathetic about a guy who grew up in a family of pro wrestlers and a guy who has a really wonderful home life and a guy who has a great, by the way, he has a great watch.
Yeah.
And he's been booked really, really well for 4 years now.
And if you think about it,
there's nothing sympathetic about that.
Even more like 5 years when you go back to near the end of the streak of the Shield. But
that's not sympathetic.
No.
There's nothing like
But And here's the thing. I mean, like, again, and what happens on Raw? I didn't listen to the promo. I'm actually gonna go back and listen to it. Where basically his promo on Raw, he basically blamed everyone but himself.
Yeah. By the way,
that's not a babyface move.
That's not. That's a heel.
No. Do you think Austin, when he was the rebel, like you're trying to get Reigns to be, blamed everyone? If he blamed Vince, because literally Vince McMahon
would screw him over. No one screwed him over.
No,
he lost.
Yeah, he wasn't like, oh, Vince was holding me back, and he wasn't even showing up in the match. No, Vince was literally trying to screw him over. Vince was the reason why he lost the match.
Yeah,
it wasn't like this. So there's an actual reason. I'm sorry. It's over. I have a feeling that they're gonna probably put the belt on him in the greatest Royal Rumble of all time because they think the international crowd will be more accepted to it. No.
Oh, no, they will.
Even if it is, guess what? They have to come back to the States, and he's gonna get booed the shit out of.
Yes, because we're all gonna look at it and go, "You're an arrogant asshole," and none of us actually care about you.
Nope.
I do, Joseph, Reigns' real name.
Yeah.
Dude, you're actually a pretty cool dude. I've followed you on Twitter and checked that. You're actually a really cool dude, and I wouldn't mind seeing that person as a character.
Cool.
The guy who's just happy.
Yeah.
He's kind of a rock. Like he's just like, "What's up, everybody? You know what? I want to do this for you. I want to be out there for you. I want to do this for you guys." If we saw that person,
yeah,
I think fans would accept him.
Okay.
Being the "I'm too cool" attitude, dude, nobody likes that.
No.
You're the arrogant jock who then lost the big game and blamed your entire offensive line, your receivers, the coaches, and just went, "Yeah, I could have, if I got the call, I would have done way better."
Yeah.
While your opponent's like, you did call like 4 of those plays, and we intercepted all 4 of those. The ones that the other guys called, you actually gained yardage on them.
Yeah.
They did a better job. I'm really sorry about that.
So it was like, it'll be interesting to see what they go forward. Hopefully.
Now at the same time, it was hard hitting.
Yes.
It was very fast paced. It did. Now, but the fans were chanting, "This is boring.
This is awful.
This is awful.
Bring back Nicholas.
Bring back Nicholas and Beach Ball Mania."
And there was like 4 beach balls at one point.
Yeah. People were cheering and booing for the beach balls.
As one guy popped.
Yeah. They booed that.
Yeah.
There was a smattering of boos when you would see it start to move in a direction and then move away from that direction.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, I was supposed to come over here."
So when we officially announced this, like we knew this was happening. We kept saying like, "This is the plan. This is where they're going."
Yeah.
We were hoping like this match would go off last, and then we'd actually see people leaving. No, this was better.
Yeah, this was funnier.
This was actually far better. This was basically the crowd saying, "This is WrestleMania. We paid money. We're not leaving.
Yeah.
But we're gonna tell you that we're done with this guy.
We don't give a crap about this match.
Or
you have a part-time champion who shows up maybe once a month.
Yep. That you try to use that to get us to like this guy, which we don't want.
Which we don't like him.
Nope.
How long is it going to take before you realize that we don't like this guy?
Yeah. I was hoping that maybe one of these days the fans will just start chanting, "We don't like you."
Yeah.
Or "We'll never like you," or something, a version along that line.
Go away.
Yeah, go away. Or the infamous Big Show chant that got Big Show to be in the shape he's in. "Please retire."
Yes. Yes.
Now you're chanting that to Roman Reigns now.
Oh. Anyway,
we gotta wrap this up. Aren't you glad we didn't do Genesis or Ring of Honor?
I know. Anyway, you know what? That was us going over the ratings. Tim actually pulled out a big win over me this past week.
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
It's basically putting a new rule in there. I'm not allowed to look at
no, not at
all. Betting odds until after we record.
Yeah.
Though I do like to point out this: a lot of my wins, I looked, didn't have the betting odds, and the few times, one of the times specifically, was it TLC? No, it was
Royal Rumble.
No, the one in December for SmackDown.
Oh, I didn't write down the dates. I just have the names.
I can't think of the name, but that one. TLC was in
Clash of Champions.
Clash of Champions. I saw the betting odds and I was like, yeah, this would have changed my. This was who I was gonna pick anyway.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm not allowed to look at those anymore.
Nope. So for
so
NXT,
I'll look at them and just not tell anyone.
Yeah. So for NXT, you got 3 right. I only had 1.
Wow.
And at WrestleMania, you had 7 right. I only had 4.
Wow.
Yeah, whatever.
Man. And the overall for the year?
For the year, and that does include Sakura, Genesis, and Supercard.
Which we'll go over when we go over those. But
you had 104 correct for the year. I had 88.
And how many did I get wrong?
70.
And how many did you get wrong?
Less than I got right.
There you go. All right.
Anyway,
let us know your thoughts of WrestleMania and NXT down in the comments. Hit the subscribe button. Give us a like if you like this.
Heck yeah.
And we'll be back next week.
Yes, we will.